Hello guys and welcome back to JB on FM. Today we're taking a look at the top 5 non-league teams to manage on Football Manager 2019. But before we go any further, JB on FM has teamed up with FMinside.net and it's a top Football Manager website with everything Football Manager related that you could ever need. It's literally got face packs, short lists of like non-league players to sign, which is great for this video, free transfers, top wonder kids and stuff like that. So make sure you check that out. The link is in the description. Also guys, my FM19 non-league to Premier League challenge is coming very soon, so hit the subscribe button, hit the notifications, stay tuned. So let's get into these non-league teams. At number 5 we have got Torquay United. The Gulls got relegated last time out when they was in the Conference Premier League, and now they're going to be starting Football Manager 2019 in the Vanarama National League South. Their squad is more than equipped to go back up straight away. They've got Carl Cameron, who's a good youngster. He's 21 years old. Good centre-back, and he'll probably, with those stats, he'll probably play like every minute for you in this league. It's the Conference South, so those stats are really good for that. They've also got Ryan Dixon. He's a bit older, but again, those stats are superb for that league. Play wing back, left back, all the way down the left, really. So that's another top player for you. And I would say the striker, where is he? Brett Williams, he's decent at this league. I mean, the league above, he still gets goals, and he will get goals in this league. Bit of a target man, sort of can play poacher as well, yeah. And his finishing and strength is quite high for this league, so I reckon he'll get a hatful of goals. The other thing, Torquay United are the only team at this league that are still full-time. So if you want to get ahead of the game and not worry about, oh, can we go full-time, please board? Can we change from semi-pro? These guys are already set up, ready to go. And you'll be able to have full access to the brand new training overhaul, which is obviously awesome this year. It's like the biggest thing that they changed. So that will give you an advantage. And Torquay are predicted to finish second in the table. So the pressure's on, but with a full-time training regime and half-decent players, you should be fine with Torquay at number 5. In at number 4 is Hereford, formerly known as Hereford United. The Bulls used to be as high as League 2 back in the day. They've had a bit of a fall from grace because their financial troubles really got them about 4 years ago. They ended up all the way down in the English Midlands Football League, but they've had 3 consecutive promotions. They went through the Southern route as they went into the English Southern League First Division, then English Southern Prem, blowing everyone away, and now they're ready to start this season in the Vanarama National League North. Their squad isn't too bad. They've got Jamie Bird, who's a good, hot prospect, and I reckon if he plays quite a lot of games, he will be able to be sold on. They've also got Ryan Green, who's 37. He's an old defender, but his stats are really good for this league. He should be fine to start with. He might lag a little bit as the season goes on because he hasn't got any legs on him. But the rest of the squad isn't too bad. It's sort of average as you go through it all the way through. They've got quite steady stats. So these players will be more than okay to compete at this level. If you're going to want to get promoted first time of asking, you might need to invest a little bit. And with this budget, you're going to really have to work on your free transfers. It doesn't have loads of scope for wages, so you might have to free some of that up, but it really doesn't have any scope for a transfer budget, so you may as well just be looking for frees. But the number one thing with this club is the facilities at Hereford are unbelievable. They still play at Edgar Street, the old stadium, and it holds just over 5,000 fans. And most of them will be there every week in my experience, so you get a large number of fans coming through the gate, which hopefully will get the prices up and get the money through the door. But yeah, coming in at number 4 is Hereford. So coming in at number 3 is Havant and Waterlooville, and by far the toughest pick on here. They are on the back of 2 back-to-back promotions after they got relegated, and this is the first time they've ever been at Vanarama National League level. So they are experiencing a brand new challenge and they're stepping into unknown waters. They are going to be the only team that are not full-time in this league. So a semi-professional team in a professional league is going to be very tough. The squad is extremely thin. They don't have loads of players. They've got an under-23 squad here, so there's a few that you could maybe bring up. But in terms of quality, it's not that high, so you may need to get some players in and get some players out to free up some space for some money. There isn't loads of money. You can probably see here that they've only got about nearly 9 grand. You can adjust the transfer budget a bit to nearly 39, 40 or 46k, but it's not really going to be worth it because you need the money for wages anyway, I would suggest. The squad though, they do have Nicky Kambamba, who's quite a good striker. He's come from Portsmouth, played at Aldershot, and your best thing to utilise is that they're affiliated with Portsmouth. So really get into this. So try and get some loan players off them if you decide to be them. They've got some good young players at Portsmouth, so that might be worth something to tap into if you do go to Havant, because it's going to be a tough game if you pick Havant or Alluvial at number 3. So in at number 2 is Salford City. The Class of 92's team is still on a rapid rise, as you can see this line here, as they've been firing up through the leagues. They have now reached the Conference Prem, and they're going to be looking to go up this season. They've thrown a lot of money at it, and no more so than Adam Rooney, who's going to be your star man. He's worth 450k at this league. He's absolute 5-star. He's come straight from the Scottish Prem, and I've never seen anything like it until this summer when they managed to sign him. But he's on £4 a week, and the rest of the squad sort of matches it. The strikers is where you're strongest. You've got Jack Redshaw, who will score so many goals. You've also got Rory Gaffney, who's quite tall and strong. He'll get on the end of stuff. And Adam Rooney, as we just mentioned. That is where you're going to base your main threat through the attacking players. And I must say, the rest of the squad is very strong as well. So as a rule, the rest of the squad, the whole squad, is very strong. So Salford, and let's have a look at your budget. So this budget is by far and away the largest in the league. It's probably the biggest in League 2, and I'd say it'd be alright in League 1. You can have wages up to 33,000, and you can go right up to 200k transfer budget, and again, you could probably just put it all on the wages and try and sign players on free. And if anything, you probably don't need that many players. Your squad is amazing already. So as you would expect, with that budget, with that team, you are favourites to win the league with Salford, and it's not just favourites, they're huge favourites as well. So the pressure is on. The other thing, the club's facilities are sensational. They've got a brand new stadium. It's really nice. It's really plush. You've probably all seen the documentaries on the telly and stuff like that. But this is pitch perfect condition where you can play good football in this level, where not many other teams will be bopping it around on the top quality pitch. They've also got a brand new youth system. So there's already a few players in this youth team. You'll probably get a few more coming through as it carries on. But yeah, it's great to have the youth system set up already, and it's already acknowledged. So after these boys move on, your regen players will probably be half decent. So at number 2 is Salford. So coming in at top pick to be non-league club on Football Manager 2019 is Leyton Orient. The O's have not been at this level since 1905, so they'll be desperate to get back to Football League standard. They're more than good enough to be up there. They're a sleeping giant, so if you love a sleeping giant, Leyton Orient are the one. Let's restore this glorious club back to Football League standard. The squad is okay and more than equipped to go up. It will be tough and you might need to bring a few in. Charlie Lee's leading the way. He's a good captain. His stats are amazing for this level, and that's what you really need in centre mid. Decent centre mid to start with. Josh Coromer, he's a hot prospect as well that you can use at this level. Very pacey, bit skillful, good at dribbling, nice technique, so he can play left and right and he can play up front as well, so it's another good player. They've also got Joby McAnuff. He's getting on along in the tooth a little bit, but he's got good either feet. He's a veteran winger who's actually going to be half decent at this level. The rest of the squad does have a few older players. Alex Lawless is older. George Elakobi, ex-Wolves man, is older. The goalie Dean Brill, he's decent, but he's getting on as well. So yeah, the squad is getting a bit long in the tooth, so you may need to tweak it a bit and bring a few players in. But in terms of quality, it's all the way through the squad. So the facilities are very good at Brisbane Road. It holds nearly 10,000 people, which is maxed out nearly every single week. So Leyton Orient is still superbly well supported, and their pitch is in good condition, and they're literally set up to go straight back up. So the pressure will be on to get these guys at least playoffs, if not promoted. There is next to no room available in the budget. There's nothing to spend, and the wages are pretty much maxed out. But that's not to say you can't free up a bit of room, because if you do, 27 grand a week is quite a lot for someone at this level. So if you want to change the squad up, you're going to have to get tinkering. But at number 1, the best pick, I think, sleeping giant, is Leyton Orient. So there you have it, guys. That is my top 5 picks for non-league teams to be. I'm sure there's plenty of other teams you can be. Drop them in the comments section. I'm interested to read through those ones as well. But be sure to stay tuned. Hit the subscribe button and the notifications, because my FM19 beta is going and my FM19 non-league to Prem League challenge that you're going to really want to check out as well. So I'll see you all in the next video.